All right, we're the Hebrew Israelites who come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. All right, we back at it. All right, week in and week out to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel: Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, speckled birds. All right, get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order the ordinances of this Bible. All right, because the time is short. All right, and first and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kadash. No honor to the elder apostles of GMS, the elder bishops of GMS, and the elders that came before them and taught us this truth. The shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so with that, we see what the hell is going on. All right, let's get Revelation and get straight to it. What time are we in now? What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? All right. Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuse them before our God day and night. All right? And that's the point. The point is the accuser of our brethren. What is he doing right now? All right? He's moving forward because he believes he has all his ducks in a row. All right? Now we're famous. Or shall I say infamous? What do you mean accuser? I mean false accusation. All right? They can come out here and say, oh, well, you're an errorist with a T. You're an errorist with a T. You're a hate group. You're a anti Shemite. These false accusations, right? You're out there beating people up. You want to kill somebody. This is all bullshit. Even the so-called Christians that come out here, you got the so-called Christians, they come out and they preach their false doctrine. We speak to each other. This has been going on for years, right here. They know who we are. They know who I am. All right? They come out on the first Saturday of every month. We see each other and we wave to each other because we completely disagree. But here's what they know. There he is right there. There you go right there. I'm speaking of him. Here's what they know. They know that we ain't out here harming nobody. We ain't out here cussing nobody out. Although that might have happened one time 10 years ago. All right? We're friendly. All right? We're at peace with all men. And they know that. I even joke at them. I gotta throw them jokes at them. Like I'm about to do right now. It's that time of the month. It's that time of the month. What's up with you? Right? Well, good to see you too. Hey, you see we're making the national news, right? You see we're making the national news. Come on now. You see what's happening with Kanye, right? Come on, yes. You see what's happening with Kyrie Irving, the basketball player. You see what's happening. What is that? You know what's going on. Come on.
All I heard was Kyrie thinks that the world is
Okay, well, that was years ago, but right now, what happened to Kanye West? You know about that. Come on. You're not watching the news. It's your job to be a watchman, right? Right? You're supposed to know everything that's going on.
So what's going on? School me.
Well, one of them first. Now, you know as well as I do, right? That I don't come out here to fight nobody.
Right.
You say this. Well, you called me a gook. It wasn't me. Right? We can laugh about that
Yeah.
because we've been doing this for years. We
Right.
see each other, right? Now, here's what they're doing. Through Kanye, through Kyrie. Kyrie put up, what's up, brother? Kyrie put up a movie called Hebrews to Negroes.
Huh.
He put it up on his Instagram or whatever, and for doing that, for saying, hey, Black America, look at this. Now they done kicked him off the team, took money. He's apologizing to the people that are called the Jews.
Oh, I did not see that. I'll look
Kanye
that up.
West said the Jews run the music industry.
Yeah.
The Jews have all the money and the banks and stuff like that, which is true. Okay? But because they said that, right, now they have to bury them. They had take off. Kanye, before he said that, he had $11 billion. They're saying right now he's no longer a billionaire.
Oh,
Do you understand? Now, what is all of that about?
secret societies, politics, power,
It's because
racism.
It's because
All that.
what they're saying is what I've been saying for all these years, that we are the Hebrew Israelites. This is why that's going on, because it was only a matter of time until this truth, right, that I'm out here saying is going to be recognized as the truth, because God is doing it. And now it's reached, this is the talk of the world, right? Because Kanye is world now,
Right.
right? So he's saying, well, we're the Jew. Kanye is saying, I'm Jew. I'm Jew. No, he said, well, you're not Jewish. He said, I didn't say I'm Jewish. I'm Jew, is what he's saying. Now, he's not saying everything that we're out here on the street saying, because he can't. They'll take all his money and accuse him of anti-Semitism
Right.
and make an example out of him. So anybody who comes out, oh, poor Birdie, you got him. Look at the bird dog.
Oh,
You got him.
get on. Get
Do
on.
you think?
Oh,
He got him playing with him.
oh, get on. Get on.
But here's what's going on.
Oh, man.
Okay?
That bird just
And
takes-
and it's obvious to everybody. And here's what God is doing. Okay? This truth about who we are and who his people are
yeah.
is about to destroy the world.
Destroy it?
Yeah, because see, here's what's going on. Okay? The kingdom of heaven is coming.
Yeah.
Okay? You can see that through World War III coming, right? Now, what God is doing, he's about to destroy the world as we know. Remember REM? It's the end of the world as we know, right?
Yep.
Right? And I feel fine, right?
Yep.
That's right. Well, that's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes and aeroplanes, and Lenny Bruce is not afraid, right? Right? Okay. Now, here's my point. It does start with that earthquake are those nuclear missiles coming from World War III. You see them, the talk, you know this, the talk of the war is nukes. I'm gonna nuke you. I'm gonna nuke you.
Right.
Isn't that going back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay, that's in here. Okay, showing you how close we are to the end of the world as we know it, because those nukes are going to start everything all over here on earth, and that is the kingdom of heaven, where the one you call Jesus, he's going to come back in the middle of World War III. He can come back, and he's going to lay all of the armies
Yeah.
flat down. He's going to slaughter all the armies of the world, and nobody is going to have a military after that. And nobody's going to have any strength or any power, and they're going to have to bow down to Jesus.
Yep.
That's what it says, right?
Yep.
And from there, they're going to start the world over
Yep.
here on earth, and that will be called the kingdom of heaven,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, here's the part that nobody agrees with, okay? God has a chosen people, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Yep.
Jesus looked like me. Dark brown skin, woolly hair, and his nationality, he's an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, the Jews. Okay? So now that truth is being noised abroad in the world because God has taken people that everybody knows, like Kanye West. Kanye comes out and says, "We're the Jews." No, you're not. No, you're not. We're going to take it. Say that again. We're taking it. We're going to falsely accuse you of anti-Semitism, of hate. You've done things. You're out. You guys are out there. Really is pointing at us. You guys are out there fighting. You hate people. You hate. This is a hate group. And what did they do to Alex Jones? They took all his money. You know Alex Jones. Come on.
Man, I am stuck in a bubble when
Okay.
it comes to like national.
But
news
you're
and all
supposed to know these. You're supposed to know geopolitics because we're talking about the world and how the world works. And somebody is running the world. Is this world in the hands of the who was the world given into the hands of?
that. The devil.
The wicked, right? So the world as we know it is being run by people that worship Satan.
Yep.
We agree on that.
Which is why it needs to get destroyed, right? And then the Jews inherit the earth.
Well, when you say the Jews, okay, the Jews are one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay, so when you say anti-Semitic, what does anti-Semitic mean?
Anti-Jew.
Okay, now, no, it means anti-Shem.
Shem.
Who is Shem?
Shem was a Jewish, not a prophet,
Okay,
but
Noah had 3 sons.
yeah, Shem, Ham.
So these are Noah's sons.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so anyone who is a son of Shem
Yeah.
is Shemitic.
Right. Jew in the sense in that.
They made
lineage
that.
sense, yeah.
Here's what I'm saying. They made that word up, anti-Semitic. That Semite is Shemite, meaning if you are one of the sons of Shem,
One of Noah's kids.
which not Noah had 3, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So if you descend from Noah's son Shem, you're Shemitic, and there's a lot of them. So the Arabs,
Oh, so it's just Shem?
just Shem.
Okay.
That's where Semitic comes from, Shemitic, and there's a laundry list of people that descend, not just the Jews
Yeah.
who are Israelite. The Jews are one of the 12 tribes of Israel. So you got Abraham, right? Who was Abraham's first son?
Isaac?
Ishmael.
Oh, right.
Ishmael was
With
his first son,
with
right?
his maid. Yeah.
Okay, now who are the Ishmaelites today?
Muslims?
The Arabs.
Okay.
Muslim is a religion. Ishmael is a nation of people. Israelites are a nation of people. Okay? So God created the nations, but then you got religions. Judaism is a religion.
Right.
Okay? Christianity, religion. Krishna, there are all these religions.
Right.
But who are the people in the book? Okay, so if you descend from Shem, and here's who descend, the people that are calling themselves Palestinians. What is the ancient name for Palestine or Palestinian?
Israel?
Philistine.
Oh, Philistines.
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. So the people that are there are calling themselves Philistines. The Philistines are the sons of Ham, the
Okay.
Africans.
Okay.
So the people that are there calling themselves Philistines are Shemitic, they're Arabs,
Okay.
all right? And then somebody is there killing those Palestinians that are Shemitic, okay? And the people that are there killing them and stealing the land, clearly, right? With a genocidal campaign. These are the same people that said in Germany, they put us in ovens and they were conducting a genocidal campaign. What are you doing over there right now?
Right.
Okay? That's the height of hypocrisy.
Right.
You're doing what you said was done to you today. You're doing
Right.
it right now.
Right.
Okay? Now,
That's
what,
interesting.
you understand?
Yep.
Would God's chosen people be doing that?
No.
No. God's chosen people right now are being punished. They have no power. They don't do things like rise up and take somebody's land and kill everybody around them. They don't do that. The people that are doing that claim to be the Jews. The Jews are one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Those people, they don't believe in Jesus, do they?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
They don't.
Why not?
Well, because it goes against their tradition.
Wait a minute, their tradition is this book, right? What is the Torah?
Their tradition is the Old Testament.
The first 5 books. They call it the Torah, the first 5 books. Okay? So, when you open up the Bible and you read, the first words in the Bible are what?
In the beginning,
What's the next
God.
word? Stop. Okay. Do you know what that word God means?
Elohim,
Elohim. All right. And who is that talking about?
God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit. Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Okay. Now, let me clarify that. Okay, because it's plural, right?
Right.
It's plural. Elohim or Elohim means the gods. Okay? And it's not talking about the Most High. It's talking about the gods that were there. See, the Most High, God, his name is Yahweh, he only did one thing. He created his son. And then he told his son, okay, now you're going to take and go do everything that I have planned. You ready? First, create the angel, the good angels, and then the evil angels. And those are the whole host of heaven. And all of those angels work for the Most High. So when it says in the beginning, God, that's Elohim, that's plural. The gods, which Jesus was there. This is talking about Jesus. I agree with you there. But it's not talking about the Most High. The Most High sits on the throne and tells people what he delegates. He don't do nothing. He tells people what the hell to do. So he told his son, okay, create the angels, and then you and the angels, you guys are going to go and create everything. The creation, the world, the universe, and all of that. Okay? Because God is not Jesus and Jesus is not God. They're two totally different people, right? Jesus says this, right? He says, why callest thou me good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he says, there is none good but
God.
the Father, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying, I'm not the Father. I'm not good. So when they try to connect those two, he's telling poor Bird, he's trying to get the
Oh,
hell
is
out.
that the same? Oh.
He almost got up on that bench.
Did he?
Right. Now, we don't have to agree,
Yeah.
but here's what you're going to see. My brother, okay? You're going to see them say this about me. You might even see my picture on the news. You don't watch the news, but
Yeah.
they're going to have me up. This guy is a terrorist. This guy, anti-Semitic. This guy wants to kill people. This guy must go to prison right now. We got to get this guy off the street because I'm out here. Now, the guy named Jesus, right? Didn't they kill him?
Yeah, they did.
Why?
Well, they didn't believe him.
No, because he was out here telling the truth. He was out here doing this very same thing. And because what he was saying was the truth, they had to kill. They had to get him up out. They gave him a mock trial. They said, put his ass to death. Now, you're going to see that happen to the true worshipers and followers of the one that it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
same. It's the same
It's
thing.
kind of like Hollywood, man. Because it's like Harry Weinstein and all them, like Jews,
Harvey.
right?
Harvey.
Weinstein, right? Who are up there controlling everything. I mean, they're the ones that are going to be squelching that truth. They're the ones that will be killing people. They are doing it.
Because they have control of the media,
Yep.
and that's what they're doing.
Yep.
They are, and those are the ones. What is the Talmud?
I don't know. What is the Talmud?
Okay, these people that call themselves Jews, they use the first 5 books they call the
Right.
Torah, and they pair that with something called the Talmud,
Okay.
the Babylonian Talmud. Look into that, because that's who's ruling the world. They don't want you to understand that when you go in and you find out what these people are doing and what their plans are for the New World Order and all of that, that's when you get into Revelation 2 and 10, which says, and the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Okay, you know what that means? That means these people are going to send their stormtroopers and grab me, cuff me, put me in the prison
Right.
for what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, they're not going to put you in the prison
Why?
because you're not, what you're saying, they're not afraid of what you're saying. They're afraid of this truth. They'll let you say and do whatever you want to, but you're going to watch them come after. Well, they're going after those Hebrew Israelites. They call them the black Hebrew Israelites, right? And we're not black. Clearly, I'm brown,
Right.
right? And then you got Hebrew Israelites, you got the Latinos, you got the Native Americans. They're brown too. But you know what? You could be a Hebrew Israelite no matter what you look like. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about the lineage that your bloodline goes back to. And in every nation, in China, you have Hebrew Israelites that look like the Chinese. In Denmark, you have Hebrew Israelites that look like the Danish. They don't even know, I'm Danish now, proud. And you don't know that your bloodline goes, because Israel is scattered into every nation.
Yeah.
This is what that means. You got Israelite, their bloodline, even though I'm raised Danish and da-da-da-da, I, wave the flag, but your bloodline is different from the people around you. And usually, see, Israelites are being punished by God. So you could go to China, and in China, there's a group of Chinese that China, you're the lowest of the low, and they're starving, they're getting treated bad, they can't get a job, they can't feed their family. Those are Israelites.
Got it.
You understand?
Got it. Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know you gotta go.
I'm not gonna keep.
I know you gotta go. Okay, I want you to watch this. Kanye, Kyrie, whoever steps out on the national stage to say the Hebrew Israelites, whoever says that, watch them lose all their money, get thrown under the bus,
I'm gonna look
come
that up
back.
today.
They're gonna come back and I apologize for what they're gonna make them apologize. Get on your knees.
Are they gonna do it though?
Or what?
Are they gonna apologize?
They're doing it now.
Kanye and Kyrie, they are?
They're doing
They're
it
welcome.
now. You got to get back up on that.
All right. I'll
You
look
get back
it
up.
up.
And when you do it tonight, and I'll be right here tomorrow. And here's what I'm telling you. You need to be on this side.
I hear you.
You understand? Because here's what you're going to find out. Oh, this motherfucker was right the whole damn time. So, and I'm not saying that you ain't an Israelite. I'm saying you, because we have this cool conversation. I
Right.
joke at you and come at you crazy.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for
You got
all of that.
Kinship.
Well, you might, look, I don't know. You might be if the Most High put the Holy Spirit on you, you'd be like, this guy was right. And it's not me that's right.
Right.
It's the Spirit that's
God.
right. Watch us be demonized. That is going to, as it says it in here, because everything that was done in the dark or in secret will come to light, right?
Right.
This is what it is. It's happening,
All right,
right?
brother.
All right.
You be good.
You too, player. All right, yeah. Well, don't only come out once a month.
I'll try.
Come out here.
I'll try. When I do, I'll be looking for you.
I'll be right here until it's time for me to relocate. All right, brother, you take it easy. And it wasn't me that called you a goon. So they're coming after us. Now, the accuser of, and see, here's what they're going to do. They're going to, and that guy, whoever called him a gook, it wasn't me, right? Somebody did, and that goes back 10 years. At least 10 years, okay? Now, whatever you just saw right here as a witness, that's how we get along. If at all possible, be at peace with all men. I'm paraphrasing, okay? We disagree, okay? He clearly doesn't know anything, right? But here's what everybody's gonna see. Hello? Oh, Bird is in shock. Here's what everybody's going to see. They're going to see this Hebrew Israelite thing rise to the top like cream. And it's already there. And here's where we're at. Let me finish this. I'm going to finish this. Where we're at, they can't take it out. They have to play, they have to make their play and play their card. Okay? I'm going to read that again. This is Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. I'm going to read it verbatim. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuse them before our God day and night. And that's these Amalekites. That's these devils that are trying to hold on to their power by saying that we're breaking the Most High's laws, and they've been doing that for a while. Okay? Now we read on. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. We overcame who? Our accuser, our false accuser, right? Whoever's saying, well, you're in a hate group. You hate white people. I don't hate white people. Okay? You hate who your God hates? Yes, I do. Okay? He hates the nation of Edom. That's what it is. Now, like I told him, hey, you could be an Edomite, you could be an Israelite, you could be a Hamite, you could be many things. Right? By the way you look. So, I hate niggas. How about that? Understand? As far as hate goes. And what does the word hate mean? A strong dislike. But they're going to use that, right? Oh, you're in a hate group. Da, 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 da. Now, I'm going to push the word, right, until the very end. That's what it is. So, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. They is talking about the men of the Lord out here pushing this word, the elect. Okay? Overcame him. Who is him? Our accuser, starting with Amalek, and then the greater Edom, and then all of our enemies, pursuant to Psalm 83. The ones that hate us. The ones that hate the Most High. It is what it is. Okay? And you chop up and you do what you got to do. All right? But here's what we're going to do. We're not going on no apology tour. All right? We're not going to change our stand like Kyrie said he wasn't, and then he did. He flip-flopped. Okay? Making me believe that the whole thing is a setup. Okay? We're not doing it. It says right here, we won. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. That's us. That's what we're out here doing. Okay? And they love not their lives unto death. If I got to die for this truth, then so be it. That's understood. Okay? Now, my brother that just left, right? All right? And there's more. My brother that just left, he doesn't know anything. Okay? He comes out here, he preaches the word. He has no clue what's going on in the world. Right? He knew this much about the war. All right? And he does know that Jesus is coming back in the war to lay it low and then start the kingdom. And he did know that the Jews, right? And not the Jews, the tribes, the 12 tribes of Israel. So you have to be matter of fact about what you're saying. And how can you be out here preaching whatever and you clearly don't know, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know who Shem is? Shem is a Jew. That means you're against the Jews. No, it doesn't. That's some shit that the devil made up to accuse the brethren. All right? No. And you don't know who Ishmael is. You don't know. And these are things, before you go out to accuse somebody or to even preach the word, you got to have a firm grasp at the very least on what it is that you're out there saying. You have to be able to prove all things. Okay? All right? At the most basic level. All right? So, again, here's what everybody's gonna see this. All right? Now let me read on. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that great wrath, right, has started, right? They put this thing in a backwards fashion. They put it in the populace, the world populace. They put it in their face, and they put their narrative on top of it, okay? So that eventually they can make us the bad guy when we're not the bad guy. This guy knows. He knows who I am. He knows that I'm not out here trying to kill nobody, plotting to kill anybody, okay? He knows that just as he's out here every first Saturday, he knows I'm out here every week. And that has grown to twice a week. So he knows that we're fervent, right? And serious about this word. He knows that. And we can joke, he's not afraid of me. We might disagree. Why do we disagree? Because he's unlearned. Okay? Look those things up. At the very least, go look at what's going on with Kanye and Kyrie and see that something's going on. Get to the bottom of it. What is the bottom of it? Well, we're saying that we're the Jews. It's just the truth. Why did they hang Yahushua on a tree? Because he was telling the truth that they didn't want to hear. His own people didn't want to hear the truth. They gave him up. The Romans put him to death. Why? Because he was out preaching the kingdom of heaven. He instructed the 12 on what to go do and who to go to. All right? He said, hey, kingdom of heaven is at hand. Let's get that. 10. This is Revelation 10 and 5. It's Matthew's lot. Matthew 10 and 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, now listen close. This is what Yahushua said to do. All right? And this is why he was killed. He was killed for doing the same thing that we're doing. And there's the parallel. When I told him, they're not coming to get you. They're going to let you continue to deceive the people. It's the ones that are telling. Was Yahushua telling the truth? Yes, he was. Well, what truth was he telling? Here's the truth that he was telling. This is what is so hard for everybody to grasp, because it's the truth. And everybody else has been deceived. Okay? These 12 Matthew 10:5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into any way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Now we can start right there because he said, don't go to the Gentiles. Is that a contradiction? It's a contradiction to those that are unlearned. Yeah, but Paul rectified that. No, Paul did what Yahushua told him to do. Okay, because the Gentiles that he said don't go to were not Israelites. The Gentiles that Paul went to were Israelites. It's pretty simple. Okay, but it's not simple if there's an angel standing next to you, got your ears like this, or got your mind like this on some Spock shit. You are not going to understand this. All right? And none of the wicked are going to understand anyway, but that doesn't, what if some did not believe? All right? You don't have to believe. It's going to happen anyway. All right? Everything, see, it's going to be shown that what we're out here doing is of the Most High. The Most High is the one that's doing it. And nobody can stop it. Not even Amalek. You can't stop it. Okay? All you're doing, you're forwarding the truth. You're forwarding the gospel. Right? As much as you try to stop it, right? Why are they going after those guys? Those guys, they're a little abrasive, they're a little rough, but they're not plotting to go kill nobody. No. They're not plotting. They don't have a long history, like the Klan, of going out to kill nobody. All right? You got a couple of wayward instances that you can point to that you probably set up, knowing how you get out. Okay? You probably set that whole thing up, put words in people's mouth like you do. That's what you do. And none of that is going to work. So do what you do. Let's get down to it. These 12, Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into any way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Gonna die right there. Poor bird. And as ye preach, here's the part. Okay? Here's the part that says it all. Okay? And as ye preach, first of all, this is what Yahushua was doing, and he's telling them to continue the mission. Here's how you do it. Here are your instructions. Here are your command. I command you to go out and do what I was doing. I wasn't going to the other nations, the Gentiles. I wasn't going to the heathen. This isn't for the heathen. He's telling you who the kingdom of heaven that is coming is for. Go tell the 12 tribes, hey, the kingdom of heaven, right, is almost here. It belongs to us. Well, that was his death throw. He tried to fly away, and now he's done. He's on his back. Anyway. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That right there, that close the book. You can close the book on that. All right? If you don't understand it, if you don't believe that, that's fine. This still is what it is. He said this out of his mouth. What was he doing? He was doing that. He was going to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? Not to the Gentiles and not to the Samaritans. That means the other nations outside of Israel. He was going to them and saying, hey, our kingdom, okay, the kingdom that he's going to be the ruler in, is near. Why did they kill him? For saying that. That's what we're saying. We're saying the kingdom of heaven that belongs to the Israelites and no one else is at hand. This devil knows that that's the truth. He knows. So what is he going to do? He's going to do what he did to Yahushua. Okay? And we love not our lives unto death. Yahushua is the example. Okay? And see, and here's what happened, okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I came out here and I started speaking. I opened the camp and immediately started speaking on the accuser of our brethren and how they're going to set us up and lie, bear false witness, false accusations against us. And then the Spirit told me to mention how long we've been out here, how long I've been out here, how long ago it was that we see everybody. If somebody's new out here, I know. Okay? If somebody's been coming out here for the last 10 years, I know. I haven't left my post. And they know me. And they know that, oh, that guy is cool. I disagree with him, but he's cool. He ain't hurt nobody in 10 years. He ain't done nothing. He sits there with his camera. He teaches the same thing, whether I agree or understand or not. What if some did not believe? But he ain't hurt nobody. And see, when he sees them come after us and make up all of these lies, you can say, no, or he was right. He said they were going to come and tell all of these lies. He's going to know that. He's going to say, damn, this guy was right. They're going after them. They're not coming after me. They're not coming after Christians with false doctrine. They're not. They're going after the ones that have the spirit of Jesus. They're going after the ones that were doing what Jesus did, and they killed him. And you're going to see it, just like you see the setup right now. All right? You see the setup. Go look at Kyrie. What was he saying? What did he do? All right? Shaq should be next, right? Didn't Shaq do the preview? Is he promoting? That sounded like promoting to me. So have him apologize to all the small, the Shaqs, the S-hats. What is the past tense of shit? Shat. Nigga would say shitted. What is the past tense of shit? Shat. I shat right over there 3 days ago. Okay? S-hat. We can't even say, the elder apostle went into, hey, we got to be on code like Tariq. Right? Tariq said we got to be on code. Oh, this motherfucker's going to start dropping shit. I see you up there. Right over my head. And here comes the shit. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to move slightly. So Lucky, I'm going to get off. This nigga's over the target, so I got to move. Salakia. This nigga set up right over my head too. I look up and that motherfucker is right over my head getting ready to drop bombs. Okay, so Salakia. So yeah, here we are, right? And it's been a long time. It's been a long time getting here. And I'm happy to say, Call Halal Yahweh Shemi Al Shabbat Hashem Kadash, the water, for allowing me, right, as the brother would say, for allowing me to do this work. All right? It's getting good. The movie is getting good. Yeah. So what's coming up? Jacob's trouble. They got to do something. Okay? They got to make moves. Hey, this devil knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? And what is this guy doing? As a roaring lion. Right up. 1 Peter 5 and 8. All right, this is 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Okay? Hey. Here they come. All right? We see them. Hey, shit is about to speed up. Okay? Things are about to get good. I'm gonna let this brother do his job over here. You want to get all of that? You want to get all of that? Or you trying to hear this word? You trying to hear this word? I was just going to go down here. Yeah, you were right there, when you ready, let me. So this devil, he's making his move, right? And they're about to say all manner All manner of evil falsely. Let me get the dog got him. Dog got him and played with him for a while. He tried to get airborne. He couldn't do it, and then he put one last effort in. He just laid on his back. He was done. He didn't make it. I was trying to see if I got my powers yet, and I ain't got it yet. But I'm waiting though. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Right. Probably got to pick him up, and put him in the bed. The brother got the gloves on. He got the gloves. He's done though. He's done. The ants will get him first. What was I gonna do? Where was I going with it? Yeah, see, the brothers, they know. They know what's going on in it. This devil is what? I lost my train of thought. Salaki. Maybe the spirit will come back and bring it to me. I was basically saying that, you know, they know that their time is short. And they gotta, oh, okay, wait, it's coming. Here comes the spirit, the water. Call halal, how about Shemil Shah? Falsely. Got it. The water, call halal, how about Shemil Shabbat Shemil. That's the spirit. All manner of evil falsely. All manner of things. Matthew 5 and 11. All right? Because here's where we're at, man. In real time. I'm talking about now. What's going on now? What are these devils doing? What are they preparing for their newscast? What's in the news right now? And my boy, right, looked like a Moabite. His daddy is probably a Moabite, and his mom is probably a Edomite, or his dad might be a Israelite that looked like a Moabite. He thinks he's a Moabite. And see, that's a lot. When you talk about the Most High, it's not cut and dry. It's not singular. All right, it's not two-dimensional. It's not one-dimensional. It's not two. It's not three. Okay. Most High lives in the spirit world. What dimension is that? It's not 1, 2, and 3. You start getting into 4, 5, and 6. You're already gone. You only know shit in the third dimension, and barely. You don't know that the light spectrum. All right. You can only see within this spectrum, and then outside of that, there's shit going on that you can't even fucking see in this dimension. Like demons, spirits, you can't see them. Unless they jump on a nigga. They say, there go that demon right there. Or your woman got a demon on her, right? But if a demon isn't in a body, you can't, it's outside of your visual spectrum or ability to see, but it's still there. Okay? So, and that's the Most High. That's the complexity of the Most High. You can't think that because you read the Bible in English that somehow you understand it because of the translation. When you understand the English language and that one word could have 5 different meanings, you got to start right there. World. Okay? For God so loved the world. Which world? You got to qualify that. You can't just say, for God so loved the world. Oh, that's talking about the whole world. First of all, it's not. And second of all, if you can't stop yourself and contemplate that word world might have a different meaning, you're already done. You have already put the dunce cap on and you're just a fucking dumbass. And there's no use even trying to talk to you. Which world? Okay, go to the Strongs. You don't know what a concordance is? You got the Bible. You're out here pushing a word. You don't know what a concordance is. You don't know what the word world means in the whole Christian. There you go. The whole Christian doctrine. What is the whole Christian doctrine? John 3:16. You don't even know what that means. Matthew 5, Beatitudes. Let's start at Matthew 5 and 9. No, 10. Matthew 5 and 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So guess what? Hey, did he squirm or was he dead? He went down. He gave up the ghost. He did that last little, he's like, he turned over, he was done. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm out here doing? You know what I'm out here doing? Do you know what I'm out here doing? Yeah. But what word? Okay. You see what's going on with Kanye?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's whatever they're doing, whatever they're getting in trouble for, because of this. What they were saying, here's what they said. We're the Jews. We're God's chosen people, right? That's the word. That's the word. You see, they don't want that coming out. That's why Kanye was a billionaire. He ain't no billionaire no more. Why? Because he was telling the truth. You understand? So follow that, brother. Follow that.
I've been doing it. I was like, everything that they're speaking is not, it's not, everything they're speaking is true. It's not fabricated.
Right. Okay, and here's why though. Okay, here's why. Because we're at the end of this world. This world is over with the war and all of that. It's about to be done. And then we got next. Here's what they're scared of. We're God's chosen people. They know that. Now the jig is up. It's all coming out now. We're at the end, and now the last will be first, and the first will be like, right now we're last. We're on the bottom. So in the kingdom, which is right here on earth, the kingdom of heaven, is when we're running shit, and they are our slaves. This is what they're scared of. And that's what Kanye and Kyrie, they said, wait a minute. We're the Hebrew Israelites. They said, we're taking all your money. You can't play no more. You ain't got no shoe deal. You're no longer...
Society, if they want to be woke, that they were right.
So follow that.
They gave information that they didn't want them to give us, especially knowing that we're going to listen to them because one is a hip hop mogul, one is a basketball player. They know that they can touch us, so of course they're going to start smearing their word.
Okay, and now, let me say, now God got you right here talking to me. You understand? So now, what you have to do with this, because you understand how it's coming down, but what about this? This conversation right here, God is doing it. God is telling you, you have to follow that lead. You have to follow, what do you mean we Israelites? What do you mean? And go on to YouTube. What is the controversy about? Okay? Because they're coming after us. They're coming to kill us before the end. All right?
They don't want what we were rightfully given to be put back in our hands.
It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, they can't just slow
They,
it down.
they can't stop it. All right, brother, you got it.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got it. So, here's what I'm saying. Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Here's where we are right now today. In real time. In real time right now. Okay? They're not coming after Jesus saves. They're not coming after John 3:16 Christians. They want them out there. They're not coming to grab you up and throw you into prison. You're no threat. They're not coming after Muslims. They're not coming after Moors. They're not coming after Comedics. They're not coming after the conscious community. See? 10 years ago, 12 years ago, the elder apostle Tahar would say, the conscious community is gonna go away. It's gonna be played out. Guess what? Sarnetta is a clown at this point, because he even tried to. He was like, okay, what can I do? I need one more ploy to get people's attention. So he tried to go with the Hebrews and Nepal and the whole thing. Nigga, you're lost. The Most High got your number. You done so much to discredit the truth, and now suddenly you need to pay some bills, so you need to set up a debate. This ain't about no damn debate. All right? Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right? So here comes this devil. After he accuses us publicly, how is he going to make an accusation? Okay? He's going to use his media, the television, the news, the sports news, right? Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake, for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's where we are now. At this very moment, they're formulating, they're using the television to say, oh, hate speech, anti-Semitic, terrorist, black Hebrew Israelite, right? That's racism. That's hate speech. Black Hebrew Israelite, that's hate speech. We're not black. How come I just can't be an Israelite? How come I can't be a Hebrew Israelite? Why are you putting the word black on me when you got Latinos and you got Native American? Where's the black there? That's anti-Semitic. That's hate speech. Black Hebrew Israelite is hate speech. Okay? And what is Ashkenazi? What is an Ashkenazi Jew? Well, Ashkenaz is one of the sons of Japheth. You're calling yourself a Japhethite, but somehow you're a Semite. Which one is it, devil? Ashkenazi Jew? That's an oxymoron. The Jews are Semitic. Are you Semitic or are you Japhetic? Because if you're Ashkenazi, you're Japhetic. How are you both? How Ashkenazi? Forgot about that little trap. You set a trap for yourself. Ashkenazi Jew. If you're an Ashkenazi Jew, you're not Shemitic. So you can't claim anti-Semitism. You're a Japhethite. I would be anti-Japhet, anti-Japhetic. Isn't that anti-Japhetic? Are you an Ashkenazi Jew? I'm not against being, you're not a Semite. If you're an Ashkenazi Jew, you're not a Semite. That means that you descend from Japheth and you practice Judaism. Not you were born an Israelite. Not you were born a Jew, but you practice Judaism. You can be, all right, an Ashkenazi Jew. What does that mean? That means that you descend from Japheth. You're not a Semite. You descend from Japheth, but you study Judaism. Yep. So you're not. So if we say something that you don't like, you can't claim that that's anti-Semitic because you're Japheth. If I say the so-called Jews rule the world and have all the money, that would be anti-Japhetic, not anti-Semitic, because the Ashkenazi Jews descend from Japheth and are under the Judaic religion. They're under Judaism, which you can do that, but you're not a Semite, so you can't claim anti-Semitism. So there's that. Okay, now back to saying all manner. Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. That is the time that we're in. Time of persecution, the time of false accusations, right? False, what is it? What are the 6 things that the Most High hates? What is that in Ecclesiastes? Salaka, bear with me. Proverbs 6. Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are abomination unto him. Jump down to 19. A false witness that speaketh lies. The Most High hates that. Esau. Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, false witness, for my sake, for the sake of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? That's the time we're in right now. That is the trap they have set for us. They're going to lie and say all manner of evil against us falsely. That's where we're at. And going back to last week, guess what? I'm a veteran. As far as being accused falsely, I'm good with that. All right? I'm ready. Oh, well, you're a terrorist. No, I'm not. But you're going to say it anyway. You're going to make it stick. You're going to come and grab me up. Oh, aren't you with that group? Aren't you with that group? No. I'm a one-man camp. Are you in GMS? No, I'm not in GMS, but I carry the GMS doctrine. I speak the truth. How about that? So, are you in GMS? No. Right? That's just the truth. Okay. Now, do I agree with what they say? Absolutely. Here's where they got Kyrie. Do you agree with what Ronald Dalton said? Well, no, I don't agree with everything he says, and I'm sorry, and don't take my money. Like you nigga. No, it's until death. Okay? It's until death. Right? What was that, Revelation 7? What does that say? Was it 12? Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. That's not you, Kyrie. You love your life. You rolled over. You were publicly buck broken in front of the world. The whole world is watching you. All you got to do is die for the word. Like Yahushua. That's the example. Don't be like Kyrie. See, Kyrie is a false prophet. How do you determine whether somebody's a false prophet or not? Well, they're going to die for this word. Okay? I bet you if you took all the money from Nate, he'd roll over. Well, he already did. He's not saying the Most High's name. Why? Because of the money. You got to be ready to lose everything. We gave up everything. What shall we have therefore? All right. See, you could tell who is who in this thing. You can tell who fears the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. You can tell who don't. You can tell who's out for filthy lucre. You can tell who is trying to move up in rank. Right? You can tell. You can see it. Look at all them kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. Head is covered though. 5 kids. So, all right. So what are we to do? Fiery darts. You got to put on. Hey, you got to put on. Let's get fiery darts. So what do we do? Fiery darts. Ephesians 6 and 16. We're going to start at 10. It says, the whole armor of the Most High. What do we got to do right now? Okay? Well, here's what we got to do. All right, here's the answer. Here's the answer to being falsely accused. Here's the answer to a false witness, right? In the camp, out of the camp, in the camps, plural, out of the camps, plural, in the world, in the mainstream media, all the way down to getting grabbed up. When they come and cast some of you into prison, when the devil comes to cast some of you into prison, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. All right, Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, all right, and probably close on this with a little commentary. Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Here he comes. Here he comes. Lying. Right? False accusations, false witness, right? Setting you up. He got all his ducks are in a row now. He's moving. Got his minions, these niggas, these monkey-ass niggas that he gave some peanuts to. These niggas are struggling to hold on to their house and will do anything for this devil. All right? Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers and against rulers. We'll read that again. Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, here we go. Listen close. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. We are in the evil day. And having done all to stand, you got to do everything you can. Even die. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. You got to go out. You got to suit up. You got to boot up. Get your sword ready. This one. And you got to fight this battle. Right? To thy battle. Let's get there. Hey, the war has started. To thy battle. Second Ezra. I'll just read it from here. Second Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. Okay? And in those evils, bad days, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right, hey, the battle has begun. All right? Get your armor on. Get your weapon. Okay? Be even as a pilgrim. How do you make yourself ready to your battle? First of all, understand that you're a soldier on the battlefield. Okay? O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. You know what that means to me? That means there's this thing that's called warfare. What is it called? What do they call it? Back in the old days, you would have the armies would line up, and then they would march out in front of each other, stand right in front of each other, and then the commandment now, and then they start firing at each other. And then I forget what it's called. It'll come to me maybe. Is where you hide, right? What do they call it? Something warfare. It's what Gad used to do. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Guerrilla warfare. I think it's guerrilla warfare. Let me look up guerrilla. I think it's guerrilla. Okay. Let's look up guerrilla. G-U-E. Guerrilla warfare. Wikipedia, guerrilla warfare is a form of irregular warfare in which small groups of combatants such as paramilitary personnel, armed civilians, or irregulars use military tactics, including ambushes, sabotages, raids, petty warfare, hit-and-run tactics, and mobility, to fight a larger and less mobile traditional military. Although the term guerrilla warfare was coined in the context of the Peninsula War in the 19th century, the tactical methods of guerrilla warfare have long been in use. In the 6th century BC, Sun Tzu proposed the use of guerrilla-style tactics in the art of war. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see if I can look this up. The Indians, I think it's guerrilla, used this type I think it's guerrilla warfare. It's not really going into it, so we'll just call it that. But that's what that means to me. What is it? Make you ready to thy battle and be even as pilgrims. What does it mean? First of all, you're at war. What does this mean? O my people. 2 Ezra 16:40. O my people, hear my word. make you ready to thy battle. You're going into war. All right? A battle is a small piece of the greater war. Right? And it says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims on the earth. You're fighting, but you're moving from one place to the next. You hit, you run. You hit, you retreat, you relocate, you hunker down, you go hit. Wolverines, right? It means that as well. Hey, you're on the battlefield and you got all your armor on. You're make you ready to that battle. You're in the battle. So be even as a pilgrim. Don't sit there and wait to be run up on. Okay? They know you're here. You're going to have to what do they call that? Burner. You got to get you a burner. They're going to triangulate. He's here. All right? Make you ready to the battle. All right? Put on the whole armor because it's on now. Here they come. Coming to grab you up. Get ready. Just, hey, continue to watch. Right? You'll know. You'll know when it's time, all right? So with that, it's the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. This is Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputing, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. All right, so with that, right, we can close the camp. Call halal Yahweh ba Shibmi Hawashaba Shibra Kadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the GMS, including the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. The shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word, the truth and the sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, shalom.